this computer. Welcome everybody. I am Tiana with InspiredMommyBoss.com and here in Cambria, California. So excited to be coming to you live today. And today I'm so excited to get to talk to you about how to automate and attract your dream clients using online marketing. Now this is a real workshop. It's a little bit longer, so I'm going to jump into the screen share. If you are watching this live, I would recommend that, or even in a replay mode, I do recommend you close out everything, and I'll share that with you right now. So let's go do this. So let's go play from start, and I'm going to share my screen with you guys. If you can type the number 2 in the comments, if you can see me and hear me okay, that would be awesome. Type the number 2 in the comments if you can see me and hear me. And let me go press screen share. Let's go here. Okay, and then if you could type the number 3 now, if you can see me and hear me and see my screen. So today, as mentioned, it's my Automate to Dominate, how to attract and automate your dream clients online. And by automating, you can dominate, above your competition, as well as just your own business. Most importantly, you want to dominate your own life, right? So, just a little side note, you want to stay with me until the end, which will be about 30 minutes or so, because I'm going to offer for anyone who signs up for this new program an early bird pricing discount, and when you sign up, when the time comes, a free personal online marketing audit from me, which is about a $500 value. So you definitely want to stay till the end. I really encourage you, like I mentioned, to turn off all distractions. There's this thing, multitasking is okay if you're like doing dishes and you're listening to something, but when you're coming here and I'm going to be teaching you tech pieces and really how this whole online marketing and automation works, you definitely want to make sure you're tuned in and make it count. So this is for you if you're a mommy or lady boss entrepreneur. You could be a guy even, but I do appeal to women because I am a mom and I do all this part-time hours because of automation. And if you're committed to creating a strategic plan to stay focused and use social media marketing to monetize your biz. If you're done with winging it and not getting what you really want. If you're committed to magnetizing yourself online to attract your dream clients instead of chasing them, while also living your dream life. I believe in balance. And you want to believe that it's possible for you to make those $10,000 months and above in your business. And you're committed, though, to taking action on that and creating a daily schedule that supports your dreams and goals. Because what I'm about to talk to you about takes planning, it takes strategy, and it's only for people who are truly serious about creating a really profitable business using online marketing. So if that's you, let's do this. Type the number 3 in the comments if it's you. Is it you? I like to sing. You can see this here. My career started in the music business. A little bit about me. I've done marketing and music with these companies here, as well as numerous 6- and 7-figure network marketers, business owners, local business owners, online entrepreneurs looking to expand their brands, and created extra 6- and 7-figure income streams for people using these funnels that I'm going to be sharing with you. Before and after my Money Magnet Automate to Dominate systems. Well, on the left over here, up here in the far left corner, I like to just do this. One of the first webinars I ever was on with somebody, she shared her life, and it's interesting because I always remember that about her because it helped me remember, like, we're all the same, right? We all have lives, we all have struggles, we all deal with different things. And so over on the left, you can see, like, this was after I had my first child, Weston, which he's over here on the right now. This is Weston, this is my daughter, Coral. Little transition of time. And I think it's amazing because part of the systems I do teach, if you've been following me, is not just the funnel system, it's your daily habits. How do you treat your body, your life? But we're talking about funnels. And the thing is, though, that over on the left, even with my love of my life, my little kids, I was a little bit of a mess, right? Like, I just was winging it every day in my life and my business, and I was struggling to make $1,000 to $2,000 a month. And what changed was I decided after having my child that, like, if I was going to do this, first of all, I have almost no time anymore, and I need to create systems for my life. Even though I'm a musician, I'm a free spirit, but the whole thing is, like, is the pain of where you're at strong enough to cause change? That's really the question for you as well to just think about for yourself. So it changed my life. I moved up to the central coast of California. I do business, and I'm able to run what I run and be a caretaker for my children because of these systems I'm going to teach you. So I'm very passionate about it. These are 6-figure systems, also 7-figure, you know, things just take time to build up, but these are systems you can monetize and automate for, you know, 5K months, 10K months, $100,000 months. It's getting your systems in place. And so it's important to me because it's not just about, oh, I've got this funnel going. It's like, no, I could be going for a walk by the ocean. I could be driving in my Jeep, jump roping in my driveway, on a trip with my friend and doing our photo shoot in San Francisco. This is my life. And then I'm still getting automated leads and even automated sales. Or if you're a person like me that also does high-end coaching, you know, automated leads and qualifying them. So when I'm on a sales call, I can close them easily because they're ready to go. They know who I am. So there's different systems, and I'm going to be teaching that to you. Type the number 5 in the comments if you can get really excited about living your best life while having automated qualified lead funnels and sales funnels so that you can enjoy your business but also enjoy your life. It's all of it. Number 5 in the comments. I know that excites me. So that's why I became obsessed with my Automate to Dominate systems and funnels. So let's dive in. So here's what you're going to learn in today's training. You're going to learn, I missed the slide, oh well, how to create custom daily habits. We're going to skip that. I missed like 3 slides down here. I think I started on the wrong slide. So let's come over here. Guess what, guys? I am a person. There you go. Let's keep going. I had the wrong PowerPoint open. I edited it. It's all good. So here is what you're going to learn today. That's a different training. So if you're into habits and affirmations, I have a training for you, which is amazing. Okay. The 4 secret puzzle pieces behind a working online sales funnel. It's good to have specific things like 4. And I like the thing of puzzle pieces. I'm going to be explaining to you what a funnel is. That's one of my biggest asked questions. So I'm going to explain all this to you. No worries. Okay. What are the 3 kinds of sales funnels and why you need each one of them? And they're not just sales funnels, they lead to sales funnels. It's a process. And then I'm going to give you a behind the scenes strategy session. When I explain all this, I'm going to share my screen with you and I'm going to show you exactly what all these pieces look like so you can automate new leads and sales daily. Type the number 7 in the comments if you can get excited about finally just understanding what a funnel is. You actually have already seen it a lot. I'm going to give you examples. Let's just take the cloth back. I want you to just be really the curtain back and look behind the scenes. That's what we're doing today. And I just please don't let any negative self-talk about learning, about tech, about that. Like, you can't do this. It does take work. It takes an open mind. But again, that's why I started with the big picture, the big vision of what you want your life to look like. So let's now go into those strategies. So step number 1, type the number 1 in the comments if you're ready for step number 1, understanding how automated sales work. Let's talk about what that actually is, okay? Like when people say, hey, I made money while I slept, and you get all these emails and some of them are sleazy, but let's talk about, you know, what this actually is. Okay, so let's talk old school first. I'm going to explain first of all what the old school sales funnel looks like. And a lot of it can still be effective, but you want to have an automated system too. So there's leads that come in. Let's say you buy those leads, or let's say you're a business owner. It's people walking by, foot traffic. Or if you're in insurance or in financial companies, what they do is they usually give these leads or have the financial advisor or insurance person buy all these leads, or even real estate agents, even network marketers. They buy 1,000 leads or they buy 100 leads. You just start calling. You don't know who you're calling. You don't know what interest they have. There is no trackable analytics, unlike what I'll share with you with New School, which is amazing. So you're just making tons of phone calls, and you maybe call 100 people that day, and you're exhausted, and it's frustrating, and you feel rejected. And maybe you repeat this process up to 10 times before one sale. It's not. So that's old school, okay? Now let's talk about new school. Set your system up once and then you're done. It doesn't mean you're not in business. It just means though that like they're coming to you automatically. So the leads, okay, in new school, the leads come from let's say online, because I'm talking online here, social media pages, your Instagram, your LinkedIn, your Facebook, right? That's where the eyeballs, think like up here on this top one, the lead, think eyeballs, blogs, websites. Okay, but let's say all these people are following you, but what are you doing with that? Well, that's where you want to have some kind of free offer, a freebie, a present that you give them in exchange for their contact information. And if you have, I didn't talk about this in the beginning, but if you registered for this and you have my download, I explain this very in detail about this, and I'll go over that if there's any questions. But a free offer, like the same thing, you signed up for this, you gave me your name and email, and I gave you a download and a free class, right? Then you got automated emails, meaning I went in there and I typed up these emails, but then I'm done. So if I have 1,000 people register or 100 people or 10, I'm not emailing them all one by one by one. It's set up on timers and systems. It's automated. And yes, it takes some time and money and investment to get it set up. But once it's done, you're done. Okay? And then there's automated conversions. Now, conversion could be you get them onto a sales call, or it could be the automated straight to the sale. Like, let's say it's a course or a download that you're charging $20 for. Maybe it's a workout system. There's all kinds of sales. There's all kinds of products. Just like if you went on Amazon, there's all kinds of products. You actually could run this kind of thing to an Amazon store. But the point is that you need these first pieces up here. Type the number 9 in the comments right now if you can get really excited and you're starting to understand why it is so important to have an automated system in place. Okay? So again, let's look at it old school and new school. And the reason I have this in the middle is a funnel. This is all a funnel is. People get really tripped up on the word funnel. Enough with that. We're going to let that go today. We're releasing that. All it is it's taking people through different levels. Now, also, while I have this all open, sometimes your leads stay in social media world or your email list even. Let's say they stay in social media world for a year, and then they sign up for your free offer a year later, they get some emails for another year, and then there's a conversion. And that's why this is where people think, oh yeah, they sign up, they take my freebie, and they buy from me that day. That's not how this works, friends. Sometimes that's putting 0.001% of people that are like ready to go to work with you. You really built that immediate trust. There's a timeline process here too. And that's why it's so important, because people come into your funnel at different times and different people buy at different times. Why it's so important to always be having new leads, to always be having new traffic. Just like this is why people pay for billboards. That's traffic where people are driving. You should be having paid traffic. We'll talk about that at the end with Q&A. So are you ready to learn how to create a sales funnel? And I'm getting really, really hot in here, so I'm going to take off my jacket. I'm in my little she shed. So type the number 4 in the comments, though, if you are ready to learn how to create a sales funnel. I'm going to share with you the step-by-steps, okay? Let's do it. So first, again, you said you were ready. And then the other thing you're going to learn is understanding the moving pieces. Did I just go backwards? Okay, so here's where it all starts. Social media. Okay, so like I mentioned at the top of the lead funnel, I wanted to start with the funnel. That's where it starts for a lot of people. So we want to understand how this whole funnel thing works, okay? Well, then there's also your website and blog, which is really so important. And let me tell you why. You don't own social media. The social media channels own all that. So if you're not getting leads onto an email list and your own website and your own hub, you could get blocked out of that site. The site could change. That's your business. You really need to take advantage of getting your business going and take advantage of a website and a blog. A landing page or a lead page, it can be affiliated with Kajabi, it could be leadpages.net, what I use. The point though is it's a place that people come to put their name and email in to sign up for your free offer, and then they go into your list. So I'm reiterating this in different visual ways, but it all goes back to the initial funnel and flow, and I'll show you what this looks like. Okay, so this is what the whole funnel looks like. You've got your website and blog, you've got social media, you've got lead pages, you've got a list. Why do you need all that? Once again, if you're only using social media, you're just hustling day to day and like, oh yeah, call me. But that's the chase approach. That's like the lion approach. We want to be like fishermen And we want to like put stuff out there, website, blog, become a leader in your niche, okay? So let's keep going. Press the number 7 if you're starting to understand that you need other pieces besides social media and you really want to be investing into them. So are you ready to learn the 3 types of sales funnels? Those were the 4 pieces you do need, but there are different kinds of funnels to get people through because there's different kinds of businesses and then there's different parts of your income. Let's say one part is network marketing, stream of income, and you got to get people on a call. Let's say you have another product for sale though, and so that's like a direct like funnel, sales funnel. So there's different funnels. So I'm going to share with you the top 3 that you don't have to start with all of them, but you could choose which one to start with. So if you're ready to see what the 3 are, type the number 3 in the chat box. Okay, seeing 3s, let's do this. Okay, and this is understanding the types of sales funnels that you need to create. There are 3 types of funnels crucial to your automated income, okay? Number 1, I've been talking about this, the opt-in funnel. That's the automated way to give away your freebie. That is the first step of a sales funnel. And you don't just create this randomly. You actually want to have done research. You want to know like what it is you're selling. So if somebody wants to put in the comments like what it is they sell and what they do for a living, and then I could give you an example like at the end or so. I'm going to check on our Facebook chat also and see what people are saying. So let's say you are a fitness coach. And so maybe your free offer is like, hey, I'm going to give you a week of workouts for free and the best breakfast smoothie ever. So then when they download that and they try out your smoothie and they try out some of your workouts, they're going to trust you a lot more than just a random person they find on Pinterest or somebody posting on social media that doesn't give them something of value. The point is that you want to give, and then ask for a sale. So this is one of your things that you're giving value. All right, the second one is the contact me funnel, automated way to qualify new leads. This is important for everybody who has any kind of service as part of their funnel. So if you're a coach and if you're a network marketer and you're looking for customers or team members, this is all important because if you're working one-on-one with people in any way, you want to make sure they're qualified before you get on a call. You want to make sure they have money in hand if they want to hire you and that they're also like a nice person. So there's a way to ask questions, to use forms online and a calendar system, and that's a contact me funnel. So they fill out some information first before you decide to contact them. Okay? And then the third one, I get so excited about this, and the S should actually be a money sign. That's the sales funnel. And that's your automated way to sell your products and services. So as you see, there's other funnels which do lead to sales, and then there's the exact funnel where it's like an automated sale. So let's say you're advertising, you're paying things, and you send them to the store on your website, and it's automated sales. Or even you're advertising things, and it sends them to your Amazon affiliate link, or it sends them to your network marketing affiliate link. Side note though, that doesn't, with network marketers, it doesn't convert as well just to send them to a link. You really do want to qualify them. That you would go more contact me funnel, okay? So 3 in the comments if you're understanding these 3 ways. So let me give you some examples. This is an old school picture of me. The opt-in funnel, this used to be the homepage of my website, and this would be like right when somebody comes to the page, it would say sign up to get instant access, and they'd click there and they would get instant access to my funnel trainings. Well, what is that? I'm giving them something of value for free, and they're giving me their name and email. Then the contact me funnel. This is where it would be like, thank you for considering working with me and my company to strengthen your business. Please fill out the form below and I will be in touch. You can do this through a contact form on your website. You can do this through Google Forms, and another form company I like is Typeform. That's typeform.com. And then there's the actual automated sales funnel. And this was from my Freedom Planner website. It's like a digital printable version, $15. They fill it in and I get an automatic $15 and they get the email and I actually don't have to do anything. It's amazing. $15 here, $15 there, things add up. Imagine having a $15 product that you work on the next couple months, and imagine 1 year from now you sell 100 a month. That's $1,500 extra dollars. And then imagine 3 years from now you're selling 1,000 a month. That's $15,000 of a $15 product that you don't have to do any work for. It's a digital download. Jim Rohn says, and I love this, people often overestimate what they can get done in 1 year, but they underestimate what they can do in 5 years. Because I want you to think about, like, where were you 5 years ago? Are you that much further? Are you even behind? How does your body look compared to 5 years ago? How does your life look? Your finances look? And if you're not seeing changes and you want to be aware, like, you could be like, okay, I'm going to start today. I'm going to start thinking about a free offer. I'm going to start creating this blog. I'm going to start doing these things. And the time's going to pass anyway. And I want you to think about 3 years from now, you're selling $1,000 a month of a $15 product is $15,000 a month. You could quit whatever job you want and you could live where you want, right? So really think about these things, and don't, just because it's not in place today, I'm educating you so you can start to imagine, to dream that, like, not just like tomorrow. I'm not into this spammy thing, like all these sales things nowadays of people saying, stop doing this, do this. It's not true. And I really want to blow that up right now. Like, these people saying you don't need a funnel, you don't need a blog post. They are literally giving you a Facebook ad. And when you go to their website, they have all these pieces. So that's a lie. It's deceptive. This is a part of doing marketing online. This is your store. Just like if you went to go open a business in person. Let me talk to you straight to straight. I wasn't planning on doing this, but I really want to talk face to face to you for a second. Is you need to make sure that your online store is in place. Like I said, just like if you went to open a business in person, you'd need electricity, you'd need Wi-Fi, you'd need traffic coming in, you need all these different pieces. So what I'm sharing with you right now is you need pieces in place for online too. And it's not just social media. That's, again, what other people own. That's just one way to get traffic. That's not your store. Your store, who you are, what you own, is your website, is your blog, and is your list. So if you're not having those pieces in place, you're not taking it serious, and you're sitting on money. Like, you're just sitting on mountains and mountains of money. And so if you're like, oh, I don't have $5,000 to invest, then fine, then you're not going to make the $100,000. So it's like, take a part of this and invest in yourself, invest in the education, invest in getting this done. Okay, let's keep going. Type the number 9 in the comments if you're committed, even if you're not like all there today, like you're like, I'm going to take a step today. And you are, you're on this. So thank you for being here. For you, this is great. Okay, so we're almost done with the training, and I'm going to answer some questions. Okay. So, and then again, this is another way, is not just a digital download. You could sell courses, and you could also sell your programs. One of my nutritionists, she has a sales page like this on her website, and when she does her detox or when she does her monthly coaching, you check out like that, and she has that automated. And then when you buy from her, she calls you and she's like, okay, awesome, so glad you're in, let's get started. So that's what you do. You don't start work with people. Like, you make them buy from you. If they're serious about it, they're investing. It's just like, I go to the coffee shop and I'm not going to be like, yeah, I'm just going to think about it. Can I ask you 1 million questions? They're like, no, sorry, we have customers we're serving. So really treat yourself like a business, and others will treat you like a business. So type the number 5 in the chat box if you are ready to see a behind the scenes look on the exact systems I use for my own sales funnel. So I'm going to share my screen now. Type the number 5. So let's go over what this actually looks like online. Okay, guys? So if I go here, I'm going to start with my website. Let's talk about the 4 pieces that I'm going to share with you, how they're all integrated into my website. So excited. I actually have a new website coming probably by next week's workshop. So this is inspiredmommyboss.com. Now let's talk about, the funnel up here, this piece up here. I'm going to scroll up for you to show you so that you can see this. I know I do my workshops a little different because I think that, like, it's actually really important to me to do, to share my screen with you. I don't like when, like, I watch a webinar, but I'm like, could you show me how this actually works? So that's the kind of train I like to do, what I would want done. So website and blog. Here's my website, and then I have a blog. Now, why is a blog important? Let me tell you why a blog is important real quick. Blog feeds into Google traffic. It feeds into other ones, but Google's taken over. There used to be other search engines like Yahoo, things like that, but Google's really taken over. So it's called SEO, which stands for Search Engine Optimization. So if somebody did a search, and they can also do this on Pinterest. Pinterest has become a really big search engine, but it's hooked to Google. Somebody could search some of these things and they're going to find you, and it helps your website be known, and new people can find your website also. And then the blog posts also, allows you to niche, like be a leader in your niche. Because guess what? A lot of people aren't going to do this. Again, most people are just going to post on social media, but that's just easy. That's just winging it, and it's not what leaders do. Leaders create their brand, and then they go at least once a week or at least once a month, and you go create content that brings value to other people's lives, and you do that for free, because what you're doing is you are building a relationship and trust with others. So literally, if you come to my website and you watch this, I don't hold back. I show you exactly the secret to attracting your dream clients, which in this one is more about the mindset of it, not the training I'm doing here. This is the tech piece. This is more the mindset between attracting things. And then you can see on the blog post, it's also a place for you to advertise what you've got going on. If it's your marketing worksheet, you want that free offer. Now, this is the opt-in funnel. This is part 2, okay? So remember we talked about list building and landing pages. That's what this is. Let me go backwards and take that a little slower. This was the website. This was the blog. Over here, if you click on this button, or I can click on a button down here, this is click here to get my favorite marketing worksheet. Because one thing people I've seen them do is maybe they do have a website, they have a blog, but they're not growing their list. Well, then once again, you've got all this traffic coming to your website. You're putting all this content out there. You guys, listen, let me talk to you straight face to face, like eye to eye right here. Why are you putting out content if you don't have a way to collect the people's contact information? Okay, social media, your website, your blog, the point is to get leads coming down the funnel so you're in business, because you're in business to make money. This is the way you do it online, okay? Let's go back to the screen share. We're almost done here. So I click here, and this is the big part of the funnel. This is called a landing page. It's a place that's not your website. It can be on your website, but all it is like, hey, here's one quick call to action. Get the best no-nonsense daily marketing checklist. Learn how to market your business in under 30 minutes. All right, cool. Now notice that it's still all branded to my colors. I haven't talked about branding on this. This isn't a branding call. And I've actually been redoing my colors, but this is branded to my website. See the purple, the Inspired Mommy Boss logo. So when they put this in and they put their name and they put their email in, this is the opt-in. And what happens is when they put that information in, they get an automated email sequence that I've set up, and they start getting emails with my stuff. Then the last part of it is I say, thanks for signing up. It's almost done. Join the Inspired Mommy Boss Tribe. And this is the part where I have people come over to my Facebook group, which is another part of my funnel in providing value. So if you're just starting out and all this feels really overwhelming, it's okay. But knowing what it looks like it's really like if you were like, I want to open a store, and you know you want to open a store and you're not sure all the pieces. You don't know who to call, your new landlord, what you're going to, let's say you want to open a clothing store, but you have to at least start, right? So then you start making a list of the things you need. And I'm telling you the things you need to automate and attract your clients instead of chasing them constantly is to align yourself with who you are, is to provide value through your blog post, through your website, through your social media. Take those leads, they are going to sign up for your free offer, and you're going to start to gain trust with them by emailing them, putting them in your Facebook group, okay? So that's the full funnel. Does that all make sense? Let's go through it one more time, okay? So over here, that's the lead funnel. Let's go backwards, and then it goes back to the website. There's also a contact funnel on my website. There's a contact page. So I invite you to contact me or schedule time to talk. People can actually set an appointment. This is the contact me funnel. Remember we said a lead offer funnel. This is the contact one where people can either literally buy a spot to work with me. So that's more of a sales funnel. And then this is where they can book a call with me. Let's say they're interested in working with me, but they're not sure. But they go to this page. I have them fill out a short quiz about their business, if they have money to invest, if it's the right fit. And we go through this process, okay? And then there's a sales funnel. Number 3 right here is if somebody came here and then they said, oh, yeah, I want to work with you in some way, they can actually enroll and purchase, okay? So that's the difference between an opt-in funnel where they fill out their name and email and they sign up on my list, a contact funnel where they can set an appointment or fill out information for me to contact them, possibly work with them, and then 3, a sales funnel where they actually go and purchase something, whether it's a course or, like I said, my nutritionist sells detoxes or blood panel work or whatever it is. But those are the 3 funnels. You want to get their information first, you want to have a calendar system, and then the automated sales. So those are those 3 funnels and the 4 pieces that you need. So I hope that this helped educate you about what's going on. So let me share with you a couple last things before I take some of the questions that I had coming in. So if I come over here though, let's go down here. I want to ask you a couple questions, which is, how much do you commit to making this year? Like, how much are you on track towards your goals? It's already March now. Can you believe it? Like, are you on track for your goals? And if you're working and doing other things, you'll have an automated way that's bringing in leads. So when it's work time, you know what you're doing. Do you have a plan? So I have a new program that is releasing. It's called Automate to Dominate. It's going to be a live workshop. But right now I am only taking early bird. You're going to have to sign up on a form. So here's what you can do. You can go get on the email list for the sign up form, which gets released next week. I'm doing early bird pricing for those who are on these calls. And so you go to inspiredmommyboss.com. You click right here on Automate to Dominate. And when you click on Automate to Dominate, a page is going to open up. And what that looks like is, you can go to inspiredmommyboss.com and it's going to look like this. You can watch a little bit of a promo video about what Automate to Dominate is about, and it's going to be a 6-week live workshop, guys, that I literally take you through learning all these steps I just showed you. Because, you know, as you just saw, that was a lot of steps. That's just like the overview, and it took me like 30 minutes just to explain the concept, the strategy. But what I'm going to do in 6 weeks is, it's not just a course, it's a live workshop series. There's courses and break it down videos where I go step by step. I teach you how to brand it in case you don't have your brand already or you didn't hire a designer. I show you how to use Canva. And then I'm going to show you exactly which pieces you need to have in place. I'm going to give you the most affordable options. I actually have templates from my best converting, you know, that landing page you saw about the free thing. I'm actually going to give you my templates. I'm going to give you the automated email sequence scripts, and you're going to have a weekly co-working and coaching session with me during the 6 weeks so you can ask questions. There's tech know-how. There's a private Facebook group. I've never done such a hands-on workshop before. And the point is that at the end of the 6 weeks, for those who sign up today and you go fill out the early bird form, you can't even purchase yet. You have to just fill out the form, the Automate to Dominate link. I'll show you that in a second. If you decide to purchase this, though, I'm actually going to, at the end of your program, going to go review and audit your funnels for you. Personally, me and my team. I'm going to go through, I'm going to give you any edit notes that you need to do. I'm not going to edit it for you. This is your chance to learn how to do this. I will tell you right now, just like you saw in the beginning of my workshop, learning funnels, learning how to set up these systems is essential. And I really believe that, and even if you hired someone like me, like I build these things for teams, I still teach my clients how to maintain these things. Because if you were like, hey, I want to do a workshop tomorrow, I want to bring in $5,000 this week, I want to bring in $5,000. Let's say you want to go on a vacation in a month from now, and you're like, I want to make this much money, I want to go to Paris in 1 month. How do I like really boost my income? This is how you do it. Okay. And so funnels can be webinars, they can be workshops. I mean, you can sell anything, but you've got to have a system and strategy in place. And that's what I'm teaching you, are those things that must get done. And then you're going to know how to do it yourself. You can have team members take it. You can duplicate it all. And I'm going to give you everything, live support. I've never done anything like this. So there's 2 price points I'm going to be offering this at. I'm going to be doing it $397 if you don't want the live coaching, where you just want to take the course, you're going to stick to it. It's a super low, affordable budget, $397. And then for the workshop, if you want 2 sessions a week, you want the Facebook group support, you want all the bonuses, it's only $997. I charge clients $5,000 to $6,000 minimum to get all this up for them. So for literally a fifth of the cost, you're going to have me with you. You're going to learn the skill set, and it's so life-changing. I'm doing this at a price point that I believe anyone can afford or figure out how to afford, so you can change your business forever. So here's where you sign up, and then I'm going to take your questions. You need to go, what is going on with this thing? Let's go backwards. Let's try it again. You go to inspiredmommyboss.com, click on Automate to Dominate. This page comes up, and here's how you can get the early bird pricing. There is a form on this page, and you're going to click it, and you're going to put your information in. You're just answering 4 questions. What is your business? What's your obstacle? Your name, and your email. And then when you do that, I'm going to send you the link. It's going to be up this week in the next 24 to 48 hours. And I'm actually going to give all of you who watch this live a $100 off coupon for both of those. So the early bird for the do-it-yourself pace is only going to be $297, and the complete 6-week where you're working alongside me and other people is only going to be $897. So that's just a this week only special. If you watch this and you're waiting for that, you want to go fill out that email, because you have to go fill out this form in order to get that special. So again, that's inspiredmommyboss.com. Okay. Click on Automate to Dominate. You can do this from your phone or wherever. And you want to fill out this form right here. You're going to press start, and you're going to fill it out, and then I will be sending an email to the people who fill this form out. And this is a contact me funnel. You can watch some of the testimonials. This is one of my clients, Kathy. She is actually a top podcaster. She had hired me a couple years ago when I started really revving up my Bullseye Funnel systems and Automate to Dominate systems. And literally within months of working with me, we built her email list from 0 to around 2,000-3,000 people. And she sold her own new program and made over $178,000 in 2 weeks. One of my also awesome friends and clients was Glenn, and he built amazing systems. He followed the whole thing, and he actually is an amazing job now doing this for other people. This is a system that is duplicatable, okay? It is my life work, honestly, in the online marketing field. I've been doing this for 8 years, and I'm just really, really passionate about it because you guys, I am forced to only work part-time hours. I'm a mom. Actually, my son's home today sick. My daughter was home Tuesday, and I'm right now I'm single. So it's like there is so much to do all the time. And I've literally been collecting hundreds and hundreds of leads the last 30 days. When I went and looked at my stats, I have over 680 new leads automated to my inbox just the last 30 days. The last 6 months, it's been about 4,000. Like, I have so many leads coming in that I have to create systems of things to sell them because I don't have time to serve all of them one-on-one. Wouldn't you like to be in that position? And I can teach you exactly how. Okay, so that's my offer to you today. Go check that out. Now I'm going to answer some questions. I'm going to answer some questions now. I love answering questions. I already have people post on here, so I'm going to go on to Facebook, and I'm going to see what the questions were. One of them was, what is an actual funnel? Will you give us the terms? So again, a funnel is just a way that you're taking people down through a progression, and an automated funnel is instead of leading them through and tracking it all and writing it all down, and there's a place for that. I do that with, I don't really do it anymore. There's too many leads. I used to when I didn't have as many. It's an automated way of tracking all that. And just so you know, I didn't open up the back end systems of my email marketing systems, but I do teach that. There's a place that you're collecting leads. So that's where all the leads stay, and you're able to email all of them at once, or you can go through, you can actually track behavior. Like if somebody's been opening a lot of your emails, you could reach out to them one-on-one and be like, hey, I noticed you're, like if you're in sales mode, if you're in hustle mode, type number 7 in the comments if you would love to have a place that has all your leads in one place. You could email them all at once about a new product or a new service, or also the value things you're giving, right? So you want to provide value and then have a call to action. And then like, what about though if you could track who's opening your emails, who's really a hot lead for you that you could reach out to one-on-one. You could text them, you could call them if you need to make a sale. Because the thing is, like, this is my business. I don't have another stream of income. I don't have a part-time job. I do have a stream of income I have support, but it's not, I have to make money every, month, just like the rest of us, right? So the thing is that if you don't have another way to make money, you're kind of forced to do it. And that's where I said in the beginning, like, I think a lot of times people's pain isn't high enough. Like, if you're not, you either have to have such a vision that, like, if you're comfortable with the amount of money you're making, maybe you're just getting by, but you've got to have your vision in place. Like, I want to go to Paris, I want to travel every 3 months. So that's where the mindset issues. But yeah, so a funnel, the automated funnel, that's what that is. Okay, let's let's go to some more questions that were posted in the group. And if you're watching this live, tag me in the comments on Facebook or here in the chat box. That way I can see the actual questions going on, because sometimes Facebook is a little slow and I have to get tagged in order to see what the questions are. Okay, let me go through and see if I have some questions. Okay, so just to give an example, somebody asked, like, what would their free offer be? Let's say they're in the CBD business, or let's say it's network marketing. Okay, so the thing with network marketing is the network marketing companies already are branded. Okay, so what you want to do is your brand is you want to say, like, you want to throw in whatever products you use as like just a bonus. So if you were going to create a free offer around, let's say it was CBD, you wouldn't say CBD though. You would create a free guide. Let's say you created a free download and you would say, like, 3 things that changed my body that I use every single day. And it would be like, the offer would say something like, want to learn the 3 things that changed my life in 5 days? And then somebody would download that, and then you'd have these 3 things. So maybe one is, I had hot lemon water in the morning. And you're not going to lie, you're going to literally share the things that changed your life. And yes, I know there's a lot of different forms, different people, but that's where, like, you though, and your uniqueness, as you guys can tell, there's not going to be a lot of people in the field to stick things out and stay strategic and stay consistent. If you're a committed person like me to staying consistent, you're like, I'm doing this thing. I am a 6-figure earner. I am a 7-figure, and I'm going to keep growing and keep going. You will stand apart. Okay. So it starts with your free offer. You say lemon water, and then you say, take a 30-minute walk in nature every day. And then I put this little CBD oil on my wrist. And then you link that PDF to your sales page. But that's not how most people are going to buy from you. What they're going to actually do is it's going to be like, about Kim. And you're going to write a little bio about you with your contact information. This is a contact funnel at the end of your opt-in funnel. So you're going to write about yourself, and then they can contact you if they would like a free health strategy session or a free strategy session with you. And that's the same thing for growing your network marketing team. Like, there's forms to fill out. I will teach you all this in the step-by-step training. Does that make sense though? And I'll give you an example because I did it with my free offer over here. So let's go open up Canva. Canva's awesome. I teach how to do all this, by the way, in this training that I'm doing. Is like how to use all this. You can see all of my stuff in here. Let me go find my, here it is. So this was the PDF you should have got if you registered for this call. I created it all in Canva. I made it my own. But you can see I said the 4 things you need to automate leads and sales online. So you want to create something that can stand alone, but then maybe you also do a video walkthrough. The most high converting, I've taken tons of classes, tons of masterminds, just so you know, the highest converting download as far as a free offer is always a PDF. In cheat sheets in particular. Something that's quick and easy where they could fill out, make it their own. Why is that? Well, because then you're changing their life for free. And then if they're ready to buy, guess who they're calling? You. They're not calling somebody else. They forgot about somebody else because that post is down. You're in their inbox. They're in your Facebook group. They're seeing your face. They're seeing your logo every day. Okay? Making sense? Step number 7, and this is making sense. So here's this free offer. So this would be the download. But how do you turn this then into a contact funnel? Check it out. At the end, it says, what about Tiana? Contact Tiana. I put my website, I put my Facebook, I put my Instagram, and book a free strategy call. And literally, if you go to free consult with free consult with we don't want to go to free cons. Free consult, it goes to this page where they can literally, oh, wow, fancy Tiana, right? Like, wow, this girl's got it going on. And that, like, who do they want to work with? Somebody who's got it going on or somebody who doesn't? I want to work with people who got it going on personally, right? And it's like, for, you know, $60 a month, these are about what the software, that all these pieces I've showed you, when you know where to go, it's about 60 to 70 a month, the low end. And then you look like $1 million brand. Seriously. It's amazing. So you can tell I'm passionate about it because it actually works. This is not a wing it strategy. You get the systems in place. Don't be overwhelmed. Be like one step at a time. And that's what I'm going to teach you. But I'm giving you overview of what this looks like when it's done. But when I teach, we go all the way back to the back and we're like, what's your logo? What's your colors? And I share with you exactly how to do it. So there is a step-by-step process. I've trained hundreds of people in this. I don't know if hundreds have actually gone through it and stuck it out, but one day it'll be thousands and thousands. And I want to have thousands and thousands and thousands of success stories. This year, my goal is actually to have 10 people go 6 figures using these systems. Do you want to be one of the 10? I'd love 100 people to do it. That would be like, what, $10 million in revenue? Like, the thing is, like, this compounds. So maybe the first month you make $100. The second month you start to figure it out and it's $500. And then by a year from now, you're making $10,000 months. Like, give yourself some time, but get these systems in place. There's a way to hustle things faster. If you want 10,000 a month, that's a different thing. This is funnels is what I'm teaching. That's sales mode. I do sales trainings about hustling, and those are bonuses when you buy this other program. But the thing is, like, I'm telling you, the freedom's in automation, because as we all know, especially as mommy bosses, life always happens. There's always a sick kid. There's always like a game, taking your kid somewhere, a play date, a birthday party. It's just the way life goes, and you want to be there for your kids, and you want to have fun. You don't just want to be like, I gotta work, sorry. No, you don't have to be like that when you have your systems in place. It's amazing. I love it, if you can't tell. Okay, let's keep going. I have a few more minutes. I'll answer some questions if you guys have questions. I know somebody else had asked me a question on here, so I want to go find it. If you have any questions in here, let me know. Okay, here was one of the questions. Do you recommend, Mary asked, do you recommend landing pages hosted on your website or separate form? How do you build a custom audience on Facebook? Okay, those are 2 questions. So this isn't really a Facebook training. I can't answer that one, Mary. It's its own total training, and it depends on your list. And also, Facebook's always changing where it goes, but you can contact me if any of you guys have Facebook ad questions. I really only do that one-on-one because it's just so custom. But for the landing page question, I can answer that. Do you recommend landing pages hosted on your website or a separate form? I recommend it on a separate form. I know that Kajabi has a cool new thing. I don't use Kajabi just because, like, I've had my systems in place for a long time, but let me give you an example. So this is my website. If I go to my website, and I'll show you the difference between what a website landing page looks like. To me, it is worth investing the money in a landing page, because these landing page websites, whether it's Kajabi or leadpages.net, that's when I use. I'm going to show you that in a second. They've done so much research through the years of how people's psychology works, and they actually tell you which things are highest converting. If you don't know the terms I'm talking about, you know, take my training. But like the ones who do, Mary asking, so when you go here and it says free marketing checklist, this is going off my website. This is going to a landing page. You can see up here it's lead pages. I connect it to my website, Mary. I do believe in connecting everything. The website is your hub. It's your home base. But I also connect this from Facebook. So I'll show you a few options. So I like lead pages because this is so high converting for me. I can show you my stats, and it puts the name and email in. You can actually put these little blocks on your website. So I like lead pages. I know Kajabi also has cool stuff. If you go to my Facebook business page also, if you go to Inspired Mommy Boss and you go there, I also have this. It says sign up below for a free live workshop, which is what we're doing today. But I'm going to be doing another series of this next week, you guys. So just so you know, I'm going to go even more in depth because I'm into providing value. And if you go here and you go sign up, I use all my, this again, well, it's supposed to go to this one. It's supposed to go to another one. And I also use landing pages on my Instagram and on LinkedIn, because the thing is that most people aren't going to go explore your whole website. The website is good for when somebody's serious and also people finding your blog, but you have to know how people work. This is a part of online marketing, is understanding how people work. Don't assume they know anything about you. Don't assume they're going to spend time researching you. Nobody has time for that. So you want to give people clear calls to action, like right here, get my free biz planner and training. They can click on this link from their phone or right here on a computer, and this takes them to a different training that I've done. So these are landing pages. Those look different, as you can tell, from a website. But your website you own. Your website has your blog integrated into it. And then there's these other pieces. Is that a lot? Yeah, you're right. It's a lot. And that's why I charge a lot of money to set it all up, because I actually do all this for clients. But I only take 1 or 2 a month, because even with a full-time team, these are big programs. But this program that I've built for you guys and that is launching the end of this month, Automate to Dominate, I'm going to show you step by step how to put these pieces in place. And believe me, you really can do it. I launched it a couple years ago and had amazing sales and amazing success, and I've made it even better and simplified it. I've learned which things that people didn't need the extras. Like, I'm not going to teach WordPress this time or your blog. I'm going to show you how you can integrate what the funnels into that. But this is like, if you want leads from Facebook, LinkedIn, you want to run a Facebook ad, you want to like really learn how to automate and dominate, I got you covered. Okay, any other questions? Post them below. I still have a couple minutes. Okay, somebody had asked, I'm super new to the lingo of the terminology. Perhaps there can be a brief back to basics section with definitions and example. So that was the funnel training in the beginning, that the 4 pieces, let me share my screen real quick to answer this question. These 4 pieces up here, this is the whole funnel. So it's social media, website, blog, list building, lead pages, and then like this is how you funnel people down, right? Let's do the new school system. You guys with me? Leads, wherever you're finding them, if they're coming to your website, they're coming to your blog, they're coming to your Instagram, your Facebook, and then that's when you take them off of Instagram to a landing page. And this is the part I'm teaching you guys in the training. I'm going to teach you how to, I'm actually going to give you these templates, both these templates. This page and this page are my 2 highest converting ones. I convert cold traffic at 33 to 55%. That's crazy high. Most people, cold traffic is 5 to 10% tops. So I'm converting super high, and I'm going to actually give you guys these templates where you're just going to plug and play. And I'm going to show you, you see this image inside here? I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to go into Canva and like go over here and replace these images. Because Canva, learning design, you guys, is so important. Like if I come here, I'm going to show you what actually, I'll come here and show you this one. Let's go to templates. Let's go home. Like I share with you over here how to do that. So like this would be one of those images. So I created all this in Canva, even though I use Adobe Illustrator. But let's say you wanted to take your image and replace this. You just delete that. And you could go to like, let's say it was one of my clients' images instead. So this is one of my amazing clients. She's so beautiful. Look at her. Her name's Suzanne. Susie, if you're watching, you're amazing. And she's a professional dancer and dance coach. So this would be like if I was teaching her how to do that. You guys can see this is all very easily editable. And so I have researched for years and been using things for years. And I know how to come in here and help you. This is her logo, which I have uploaded, and make stuff your own. You see how this is? So I know you don't need to be a professional designer. I actually am a professional designer, and I've created strategies that anyone can do this with the fonts and the colors. I have a whole system. Are you guys so excited? I'm so excited. I want to help. So here's what I'm doing. I'm only going to have 100 open seats for the one-on-one work because I can only do so many audits. And it'll take me probably the month to do the audits at the end. And we're going to actually have deadlines and co-working times every week. So it's like every week there's going to be accountability for you to launch your stuff, because I get how easy it is to get caught up in life, and that's why it's a shorter one. Like sometimes people do 12 weeks. What I decided to do was keep the price point lower, do a 6-week burst, and each week you do it, and actually you're going to have a week implementation week in the middle. So there's not even new content in the middle. It's more co-working times. It's just going to blow up. So I'm only going to have 100 spots for the $1,000 package, the $997, which is going to be $897 for the next week only. And then the other package, which is I'm only going to have 200 spots for that, just because I want to still be able to maintain people in the Facebook group. So that's coming out. It's going out to over 20,000 people. If you're interested in holding one of those spots, getting my professional eyeballs on this, getting the help every week, then go sign up on that forum at inspiredmommyboss.com. Go click on Automate to Dominate. If you have any questions and you're watching this, tag me. I will come back through and answer questions for you guys also. So this is my I know I do things a little differently than a lot of these people who have really put together webinars, but like this is how I operate. It's how I function, and I really like behind the scenes. So that's what I share with you. I hope it came across awesome, that you got some value out of it. Send me a message with any questions. And also, if you're somebody who's like, I don't want to set all these up, but I want to run it, send me a message. I have 2 spots right now open for one-on-one work, just 2. And I have a full-time design team. What I do with that is like the whole system you just saw, the website, the blog, the branding, I would set all that up for you, create your templates for you so that you could actually literally just come in and start emailing your list and blogging, and I teach you how to do all that. So if you want to like jump forward 100 steps, that's going to cost you about 5 times the cost. But if you have the time, I mean, if you have the money investment and you don't have as much time, that's a great place. I'll still give you access to all the workshops though. So send me a message, whichever one you're interested in. Go fill out the wait list so you can get early bird pricing and you can secure one of those spots. And tag me with any questions. I am here. This is my March Madness month where I'm showing up, I'm showing out, I'm telling you guys what you need to do, and I'm so excited to be here. Talk to you guys later. Tiana with InspiredMommyBoss.com.